Hey everyone, I just wanted to do a little victory with you. Yay, you survived due date 3, but due date 4 is coming around the corner, fast and furious, so I hope you are continuing to work regularly. You'll notice that I keep stressing that you're likely to be more successful if you try to work on this a little bit every day, or try not to go more than every other day. And I know some folks stress that they work better in big chunks, and I know some people do. But increasingly as I do this and I read and research about time management, um, breaking it up and doing it regularly is, for most people, the most successful strategy. That being said, you'll notice there's a new announcement on time management strategies, and those strategies are from you, by you, and I just kind of grouped them together so you would see one another's. So I'm excited that you all are teaching and learning from one another. Okay, so the main reason for this post is to share with you some tips and tricks on using Google Drive and Google Docs, because we're at that point. I'm going to link out to the shared folder here. So we're in Google Drive, and we're in the shared folder. Now, over here on the left, you'll notice it says My Drive. And if you click the little triangle open, it'll list a bunch of files there. What you might want to do is get this shared folder into My Drive so it's easier for you to find it instead of you having to link out from the class or anything like that. The way you do that is you come down here on the left-hand corner to where it says Shared with Me, and then you're going to find the folder that says Shared Summer English 102. I don't have it because I'm the one who started it, so I can't. Does that kind of make sense? But what I do have here is, things that were shared with me by other people. And so what you do is you'll find that folder in here. It probably will be towards the top, especially if you come over here and click by share date or click by last modified, and it should push that folder up towards the top. And then all you're going to do is you're going to click on the shared folder, and you're going to drag it over to My Drive and let go, and it will pop up down here. I'm not going to do that here because I don't want this file over here, but you just click and drag it over and it'll drop in there. And the reason I'm suggesting you do that is so that you can easily find your course folder. Now, if you want to easily come to Gdrive, a lot of people don't realize that when you're looking at your email, so this is your Gmail, up in the upper right hand corner there's this little tic-tac-toe icon. If you click that, it allows you to bounce back and forth between the different Google apps. So that will take me to Drive, very slowly take me to Drive. There we go. Notice the tic-tac-toe icon is still there. I could go out to Calendar, I could go back to Gmail. Suggest that's one way you can move around the Google apps. Okay, so one, I'm suggesting move your file over. Now, what you also should realize is that's just how you move files around in Google. So say, I'm pretty sure one of you made your document, your draft, and it's just kind of floating around here. It's not in the course shared file, and all you need to do is open wherever the course shared file is. Make sure you can see it here on the left, and then you can grab the file that you want to put in there and just, again, drag it and it'll drop it in. Or here we'd want to drop it in Project 1 drafts. I'm hoping that makes sense. So it's a very drag and drop environment. And if you have a file on your computer, you can just drag it and drop it into the middle, or if, be in the folder. So you're like, so see here, Quintero and Wyatt, these are Microsoft Word documents. They dragged and dropped them into this folder. Now, that being said, in the class, a bunch of the activities we're going to be doing, including peer review, require that you actually have a Google Doc, not a Microsoft Word document in here. And so what you're going to need to do, and I'm going to do this for Quintero. Actually, no, I'm going to do it for Wyatt. Notice it has the .doc. My first suggestion is go rename it. And take that out, because sometimes that throws Google for a loop, especially since they've done this new editing thing. But anyway, so I took it out, and then I'm going to open with Google Docs, and it's now going to convert what was, if I had opened it regularly, it would show up as a Microsoft Word file. It's converting into a Google Doc. Now, what should happen is when I come back here and refresh this page, we should have two. This is what I'm not liking about, okay, I'm just saying Google has changed something relatively recently. If I click on that, it's still that. So do I have to make a copy? See, you're watching me learn. Yeah, but it copies it as a Word document. Remove. So the only way to open this, oh, this is irritating. Well, I'll be honest, this is part of why I want you all to not upload Microsoft Word documents, because look, so we can still treat this like a Google Doc, which you're going to want to, because I'm going to be asking you to do things with the commenting feature, and I want you to work in one another's docs, and you can't do that when you open it as a Microsoft Word document. So folks, this is your tip, that if you're going to read and comment on this draft or Quintero, it's going to be the same situation, that you're going to have to right click and click open with Google Docs to do that work. I need to flounder around now and figure out some new ways to navigate Google Docs. They're trying to be helpful. They're trying to acknowledge that you might want to then, I wonder if we can get rid of that. Can we get rid of that? Anyways, yay. That's the fun thing about Google Docs. It's always changing, usually for the better. In this instance, it's not what I'm liking. But yes, so it's important that you all see that, because part of what also you need to see is when I ask for direct links to your document, if you give me this URL up here, notice there it says folders. It's not giving me the URL of this actual document. However, if you open the document as a Google Doc, all of a sudden we will get a URL. See this long up here, it says document, not folder. So those are the document URLs you want to send when you're asked. And again, as we move forward in the class, you'll be asked to share these URLs a lot. So I'm going to stop rambling at this point. You just got kind of a fast and furious and a little bit floundering quiz on, or not quiz, tutorial on using Google Docs and Google Drive. Always feel free to ask me questions. I will make more videos, and also Googling, as in use the Google search bar, and or YouTube, searching in YouTube. There's usually tons of videos showing you how to do things in Google Docs and Google Drive. Thank you for all your hard work, and I look forward to seeing stuff from due date 4.